Okay, here's a walk around video for the 1972 Bronco. It's got this matte black paint on it that was done somewhat recently. Paint's in overall pretty decent condition. One of the things I would suggest changing out is these mirrors. Probably go with a smaller, more natural style Bronco mirror. You can see on this white one here, that's what they're kind of supposed to be built like. These are aftermarket, obviously, of some sort. Looks like an older pickup truck maybe. The wheels on here and tires, I'd probably suggest for something more of a wider tire that's got more of a road style to it. These are kind of almost tractor style a little bit. If you look at the width of like this tire compared to the width of this tire, this one's obviously much wider. So that's something that's optional, but I would do personally. Here's the rust that's all here on this rocker panel. I didn't really see too much rust on the body, on top of the body over here, walking around the car besides that. But underneath it, there's a bunch of rust that you could, be addressing down the road. Here's the bumpers have the trailer hitch here. If you ever want to tow anything, up to you. Here's the rest of the body. Have to check out these rockers seem to be in pretty decent shape. Not seeing any rust bubbling through on there. So there's that. Now I'll pull up this motor so you can see it. So really original looking motor. It's got some dust and stuff on it that'll obviously come off, but it's got a new battery in it, so it holds a good charge. New radiator, which will likely keep it pretty cool. It's got this MSD ignition, and what else did I have? Well, obviously it's got power steering here, power brakes. You can see some spots even in the body right here where it's got some rust had eaten away at that at some point. MSD distributor cap here. Show you inside it. So it's got this bench seat, which is pretty cool. They don't really have those on there very often. It's got some wear and tear to it because it's white, so it's hard to keep super clean, but very, very cool color, I think. That's something you don't see very often. The Line-X here on the floor looks pretty cool. It's got this Line-X paint, so you can wash it out if you got it dirty or whatever. And it's got these metal plates for the floor pans and for the doors there. Everything here is very stock looking except for the radio. Obviously this is like an aftermarket radio. I would probably do a different setup than that. That's a little bit more of like a home speaker style. The car hasn't been really driven too much for me to give an honest opinion of test drive, but the motor runs strong. The brakes definitely need to be looked at for sure. It's got the wipers up here, which is actually pretty uncommon. Most of them don't have that window wiper motor. You got your soft top here. I haven't started it in probably a week, so this will be a cold start. See if we can get it going for you. There you go, just prime the gas pedal there. And a couple times and it starts up, and that hasn't been started in about a week, so you can hear it here. I would put a shroud over this fan just to keep it safe, so no one puts their fingers in there or something like that. But actually idles pretty well. You can see the radio Bluetooth kick on. It looks to me like they got one of these Bluetooth speakers here, so that's pretty cool. I'll show you the biggest addressing for me besides the brakes would be the undercarriage, which I spoke about with the rust. I'll see if you can see it in the dark here, but it's a good amount of rust here. You can see even like some of these spots that it's chipping away. The frame seems pretty solid. So I'm not sure if that's just mostly surface rust or what, but the floorboards definitely have a little bit of through rust. Get a better idea here. So I would address that stuff. I mean, you can see there's some rotting in here. But yeah, so it's definitely a good project vehicle. You know, I would do the drum brakes, definitely get rid of those. And that's the walk around for you.